I was flown out to New York to go at this big law firm to negotiate this one issue of deferred revenue, right? And ultimately what happened is we split the baby, right? So it wasn't like you would think, this is a financial issue. What does GAAP say? And we're just going to go by that. People don't realize GAAP is guidelines. It's not like, it's a bit of art when you're dealing with GAAP. It's not science. And there's different ways of looking at different things. All that to say, they had good, and they did have a good finance team, but had the finance team kind of figured out this issue and said this might be an issue when we get to the closing table, we could have negotiated in that in the letter of intent. We could have said any sort of deferred revenue, when we do a net working capital calculation, will be credited to the seller because the seller incurred the expense of that pre-closing. And basically after that, like even though they're going to continue seeing this revenue, right, for the length of the contract, we should get credit for it because we incurred the expense before closing. You will not have to incur an expense after closing. And we probably could have gotten that across the finish line then because they had not yet gotten their finance team engaged to sort of look at that issue.